Hello you guys, how are you? This is Ali Wachek here, all the way from Brisbane, Australia, and I just wanted to say happy Friday. It is really warm here in Brisbane today, 30 something degrees I think. My fan is on, my aircon is on. It is all happening, really hot. But I wanted to share with you just a few cute tips as to how to truly identify what your customers really want. And a lot of people ask me, how do I truly know what my customers need from me? And I guess it is more simple than you think. Sometimes we business owners tend to complicate things a lot, or we think it's just really hard to find out what your customers want from you. So I thought I'm going to share a few tips, and it's just really quick. So I'm just going to turn my camera on. And here I just want to share with you. So the first thing that you want to do when you want to know what your customers want from you is to actually identify your audience. And I know that sounds really simple. I know that sounds, pretty but ultimately, you may have several types of customers and several types of personas and people that do engage with you in your business. So you really need to know who they are, their demographics, their psychographics, like do they want to go out on a weekend? Do they have a pet? Are they married? Do they have kids? Do they go traveling? Do they read books? All of those things. But really important is this. You need to know what their fears and frustrations are. And that could be from a consumer perspective, so you really know them as to what their frustrations and fears are with relation to your product. But you need to really go deeper. You really need to know what is really happening with that person, how you can be more empathetic towards what they are feeling and fearing in their lives and their frustrations. That's really key. The other thing is to know what are their challenges with regards to your product, and in general, do they have something going on in their lives? Are they, going through a difficult time in their lives? Are they purely engaging with you because you are providing value to them from a cost perspective? And perhaps, the challenge is that they can't afford your product or services, but they really engage with you and they really like you and trust you. So how can you really understand what their challenges truly are so you can get them as a customer and get them across the line? The other thing is what their needs and wants are. Very simple. If you really understand what wants are, then you're in a lucky position to really know exactly what that is. If you really articulate what exactly they need from you, but deeply know exactly what they need from you. And it might be that you're selling toothpaste, and clearly that's a very easy product, but ultimately they want to have a beautiful smile. They might be dating someone, they might have some problems with their breath, whatever it is, but you really need to know what their needs and wants are from your product. Do they want to engage with your product because they want to feel that they're buying a product that helps society? Do they want to buy your product because they feel that you're listening to their concerns and you're really using those key words that they use every day when they think about their breath and brushing their teeth and all of those things? How can you really connect to them in a deeper level? So you really need to know those needs and wants, challenges, fears, and frustrations. Second step is really to then know what's their true problem, right? So you already know all of these things. So you really need to start putting, perhaps your top 3 problems for that customer, right? So you start saying, well, their problems is that they have, terrible breath. Probably a bad example, but you get my point. If you understand what that problem is, then it is really easy to start looking at the solution, which is the third point. Customers are really going to buy your solution. They're going to buy the solution that you're offering to their problems. So really getting to that point and even putting in all of your communication, in all of your social media, in everything that you do across all of your platforms, whether digital or traditional platforms, you need to get to that solution. You need to really talk to them about that solution, because really getting to that need and those challenges and fears that they might have. So you really need to know that. The other thing is that you need to then once you identify your audience, you have, maybe top 2 personas, persona 1, persona 2, you know what their fears, frustrations are, challenges, needs, you understand their problem, the solution, then you go into the experience. So the experience is really what you then do after you exactly know what's going on with your customer. You know what's even going on from a marketing perspective, so you know what's really happening outside your business from a market share perspective. Are they shopping elsewhere? Are they buying from you or no one else? So you really have an idea as to what's happening externally and internally, and then you know what experience you need to provide. Now, that experience is highly linked to your business values. It is highly linked to the why of your business. Getting to that why sounds simpler than it is, and it is actually a very important step and foundational step for you to really know what drives you in your business, what motivates your employees, what motivates your customers to buy from you. They connect with the why. So you need to know what that is. And your why might be you want to provide peace of mind to customers through beautiful and happy smiles all around. It could be deeper than that. Getting to that why, it is key. The experience that you're going to provide needs to be holistic, needs to be seamless, and needs to be consistent. It needs to be exactly the same across every touch point that you have, across every channel and platform you have in your business. Your website shouldn't look any different to what your social media looks like. Your content, the words that you use, your tone of voice, your personality needs to be exactly the same across every touch point. If you start mixing up messages, if you start mixing up personalities, if you start mixing up the look and feel of your platforms, people start getting confused, and people don't like that. Customers don't like that, so people move on. So you really need to understand what that experience looks like. Once you have done this, it is a very foundational step to really get to a beautiful marketing strategy and then implementing and executing the things that your customers want and need from you. It is a very simple exercise. It could take you, it could take you a few hours, it could take you days. It depends on how deep you really need to know your customers and how much research you've done. If you haven't done any research and you haven't talked to your customers, then you need to do that. You really truly need to talk to your customers. You truly need to ask what exactly is going through their minds. You need to put yourself in their shoes, and that moment that you empathize with your customers, you know exactly what you need to do next. So this is exactly what I wanted to share with you today, guys. I hope it was useful and even, gave you some ideas as to how you really can improve your marketing strategies and the way you engage with your customers today. Now, very, very exciting. I'm going to be hosting 4 customer journey mapping workshops in February, which is awesome. I did my last workshop here in Brisbane, but now I'm going to be going to Sydney, Adelaide, and Melbourne as well. I haven't been to Melbourne. That's crazy. I need to go. So I'm going to be going to these 4 cities, or rather 3 cities, because I'm Brisbane based, to help business owners really understand their audience, really understand what their top profitable customers are, to really know what problems they have and the problems they're facing, understand their solutions and really map those solutions out, and really get to the why. Understand, is that why refined enough to then beautifully be transferred internally across every single business unit and across every single employee in the business, and for customers to feel that that why is living and breathing what the business is doing. And then we're going to be doing the customer journey maps as well for your current state. So we're going to be looking at what those personas are, the current customer journeys, to really articulate how they are engaging with you today across every single process of discovering about your business, engaging with your business, making the final decision about purchasing or not purchasing with you. And once you have them, how you're going to retain those customers, how you're going to make them raving fans, and how you're also going to make them brand loyals and advocates for your brand. That's going to decrease your marketing budget. That's going to make people really, really proud and excited to engage with you. And then that's also going to give you some ideas as to how to prioritize your marketing strategy. Because already at the end of that exercise, we're really going to know what the top 5, at least top 5 marketing priorities you need to tackle right away the moment you go back to the office to then engage with the customers in the way that you know now they want to be engaged. So I'm going to be hosting those workshops, guys, in February. So don't be shy. It's all going to be awesome and really, really valuable, I promise, for your business. It is a whole day workshop, yummy food, yummy company. You're going to have me. And then, yeah, so I hope you can come and I will see you there. But if not, I will be posting more information about how to really implement customer journey mappings in your business, within your teams, and personally how you can apply them from today onwards. But I hope to see you very soon and have a lovely Friday. Hopefully you're not as boiling as much as I am. See you soon. Bye.